Right, folks, Monday Night Huddle, episode 17. Wow. We're going into week 9. We've just had week 8. And what a week. Got some brilliant results in the Prem. Got some fantastic results in Div 1. We've even got a draw this week. Yes, I know. Massive boo. Some good results in Div 2 to talk about, and we start looking towards them playoffs. For me, it's definitely not too early. Highlight of the week that we want to, obviously, a few games to definitely talk about. Leicester Panthers, Black Country Steelers game. A very good, close game with the Norfolk Knights, Shropshire Rev. Merseyside getting points on the board, but another tough loss. East Kent Mavericks just doing brilliant things. Newcastle Vikings with another dominating performance. Glasgow Tigers, we see you. We also know you've signed some very good players recently. Very good. And there's plenty of other results. Solomon Thrashers, London Blitz. We're going to go through absolutely everything, folks. Here's a few snippets from today, from the weekend's games, from the mixed adult contact. And we've got a ladies' bit of footage in there. And we're hoping to get these on the clip of the day. And please do send them through. But enjoy the rest of these clips. There we are. I love them clips, mate. That's like, yeah.
It's becoming a nice little routine, really, isn't it? It's quite nice.
It is. And folks, welcome to Monday Night Huddle, episode 17. Bish, bash, bosh. I mean, we're definitely renewing for a second season, yeah?
Oh, absolutely.
What's been going on?
Oh, not much really. Just a sort of normal week for me. Yeah, we've got a pretty sort of a game coming up soon for the under-19s for the Cats Academy. They're coming up with the Ipswich Cardinals. So everything else is pretty looking good. How about yourself? How you been doing?
New job at Audi, mate.
Oh yeah.
Anyone who wants to buy a car, I work at Audi. Give me a message. We'll have a chat. Plugged it, done it. It is what it is. No, mate. You know what? I'm really good. We speak. We all speak. Mental health. It is the month. So it has been great, but it's been a lot better. It's been a lot better. I was really disappointed with Sunday, but we'll get into that in a bit. And then obviously this is growing, which is really good. I'm very happy to announce, by the way, that I'm hoping Thursday night live, hopefully at 7:30, are going to have the second episode of a Huddle, and we've got a bigger team than ever with the girls, GB, you name it, we've got it. Looking forward to that. On Friday, we'll have an episode of Third and 99, our European show, and hopefully a representative from the AFLE. I am working on it. Holla, greetings from the bar in hotel in Fuerteventura, 23 degrees, and I'm 3/4 of a drunk, but I promise to be a good boy. This is the reason we have to press authorize on comments for bad boys like him. And let's see anyone on the Instagram. Nothing yet, you're all quiet on Insta. But mate, epic week of football.
I mean, some really, really big scores out there. Really big scores.
Do you know what? I'm going to go into it straight away, and I would have loved to have been a mutual person watching that Leicester Panthers and Black Country Steelers game, because that sounded brilliant.
Yeah, that was good.
Brilliant. But no, there's been football across all ages. We're not going to be going over the European results or the ladies' results. We'll let them do that. So you know the scores. We've published the scores. Yes. Also, if anyone would like to join this show, there is an open spot right now. So all you got to do is drop us a message on Instagram. As long as you're not going to curse, great. Should we get into it?
Yeah, let's do it, mate. Let's do it.
So KFC after work. It's like a Monday thing now. It's like a takeout to cheap meal. Right, why is it making my head look mahoosive on this? How do we do this? 2 seconds. Let's do it this way. Is it this way? No, we're just going to go like this and commentate on it, mate. Right, under 16s, Edinburgh Napier Knights 58, Paisley Bears 12. Edinburgh Napier has such a good program. Just give us an adult team. Just give us an adult team. Lee?
Yeah.
Should we make a rule if there's a draw, we just boo after we announce the draw?
I think we should, mate.
I think we should.
Really do.
And in the comment section. Highland Wildcats 34, East Kilbride Pirates 55. I love East Kilbride as a club. I think they're a great club. Yeah. Highland Wildcats 6, Edinburgh Napier Knights 28. Another win. Paisley Bears 28, East Kilbride 60. I'd love to see the game Knights versus Pirates. Moving on. Under 19s. Oh, see, that's much better. Edinburgh Napier Knights 23, Lancashire Buccaneers 20. Oh.
That was a close game.
And you have field goal. I'm sure you have field goals in the under 19s, don't you?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, under 19s they do.
Yeah. South London Renegades 6, Solent Seahawks for 20 or 30, and Hertfordshire Cheetahs 68, Ipswich Cardinals 0. Wow. High scores, those, isn't it only 10 minutes a quarter under 16s? I wouldn't know. Lee, do you
know? Yeah. I think they're reduced scores for the under 16s.
I didn't realize Uniball do too. Uniball,
Uniball's only 12 minutes, I believe.
Yeah. Draws like kissing your sister. It's okay, but it's just wrong. Okay, wrong. And then we get into we're going to get straight into it. We'll start the Prem this week, and we'll flip it around. Right, mate. I'm doing you dirty with that camera there. 2 seconds. Nottingham City 3, Coventry Phoenix 21. Now,
I think this was a predictable score. We knew the Phoenix was going to win. It was just by how much. Obviously, the Caesars have managed to put 3 points on the board. I don't know much else about this game. I've not had much communication with anyone from either team, so I don't know. It was for me. It was a predictable score. Did you know anything about this game?
No, I'm going to say this. I tell you what, part of me wants to back Coventry Phoenix in that game against the Titans because they're at home.
Ooh, okay.
Like, I love Titans. I think Titans are a great club. But as a mutual, you want that really, really close. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things, isn't it? You want the underdog to win. So, yeah.
But it's a brilliant result because you've got to give Caesars credit. They played Bristol in a friendly.
Well,
definitely not going to call it friendly after the footage they've seen. They were proper going for it, but they're trying to better themselves, and they're a credit to the Prem. And I've been critical of them in the past from a time I was an opposition on them on what I've seen and stuff. And I'm a bit old school, with like my whole thank you after the game and all that. But no, brilliant. We've got a comment here. Merseyside likely to go winless. Does that save Caesars from relegation? I don't think. Who's better, East Kilbride or Caesars?
East Kilbride are better than Caesars.
Yeah,
it's whether Merseyside are better than Caesars.
I don't know. Do you know what? I got sent a clip before. I can't upload the clip, Gary, but I got sent a clip by someone I tried, poaching. We'll just say poaching from the Nighthawks. I think he deleted me after it from Facebook. Didn't take it personal. I wouldn't have left either. But there was a hit, and it was a horrendous hit, helmet first, and nothing got called. And so I think there's been a few decisions. We're going to get into that game in a bit, so let's go back to this.
Yeah.
I think Caesar's a really good outfit. I do think they're on the up. Do I think they're better than Nighthawks? I think so, but none of the teams can go down. But great.
We know.
I don't think we just talked enough about Phoenix. Great win for Phoenix, and Neil, Neil's his name. He's the coach. He's actually quite funny. So really wish them all the best of luck and a great win. Let's move on. Right. Sorry, I'm doing you dirt with the camera again. Merseyside Nighthawks 7, East Kilbride Pirates 18.
Yeah, I mean, Merseyside put 7 points on the board. Well done. I think East Kilbride are a decent outfit. We knew they were going to win, and the fact that Merseyside put points on the board, you got to take that as a small victory. You've come up to the Prem. You've obviously suffered some difficulties in the transition from Div 1 to the Prem. It happens. There will be changes that be made over the next 12 months or so, leading in from this season into next, that hopefully will better you into next season. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to say they're reason, but
does it not show
it's
that
not look good, does it?
Does it not show that jump from like how big like Div 1 is to Prem?
Absolutely.
Because like I only played like a year and a half in Div 1, and like played Yorkshire Rams and Scunthorpe, and they were like really hard games. And then other teams who were Div 1, and there was a level between the bottom. Do you get what I mean? Like a massive level between some of the teams in Div 1. So it kind of shows you the quality of the players that they have. But they know they're there for 2 years, so they can use that for recruitment.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to bounce back next year, I'm sure. Whatever happens to the Prem, whether with that speculation of it becoming a national Prem or what, we don't know yet.
Do you think that can work? Like seriously, like
I think it could work. I think it really could work.
Yeah.
If you were to merge, the whole team, the whole division together, ultimately you could say there's going to be between 10 and 12 teams in that division. Are they expecting us to play, that many games? We're looking at 18 games for the season. I don't think that's going to happen, really, is it? So
what they do, I think they do it like you play everyone in your like the Prem South once, or twice. Because
I think home and away makes sense. Yeah, home and away in the south makes sense, and the north.
Maybe you just play 3 teams depending on your seeding. So, like, let's say like last year you finished 3rd from bottom.
Then you play 3rd of the other team. Yeah, that makes sense. That would make perfect sense.
Be interesting. Right, let's move on. Newcastle Vikings 61, Aberdeen Roughnecks 0.
What did Aberdeen get out of this game?
A sack. Would you like to see it?
Let's have a look.
Let's just do it. Why not? Again, if anyone wants to join us, just drop a comment saying you'd like to join, and we'll send you a link to jump on. That anyone. 1 minute. Here we go. Fair play, boys. No, I seen a few comments on multiple social media platforms stating that this most probably wasn't the best thing for either team. I would be inclined to agree, but fair play Aberdeen. That is a hefty travel. The aggregate score, it was 100 and something, but they still did it. They still rose to it. But
I think it was an experiment that has kind of just highlighted the fact that we've been saying it since the beginning of the season. That Scotland need more teams. Scotland needs a Div 1 and a Div 2.
Yeah.
And the national Prem, which is the national Prem. The East Kilbride are perfectly safe within the Premiership. They're not going anywhere. But there needs to be 3 tiers of football in Scotland.
Yeah.
And at the moment, having the Prem and Div 1 just doesn't make sense.
Well, it was live streamed, so there's plenty of scores. The guys who are at Aberdeen, they all, from the comments that I've seen, they're absolutely top notch blokes.
Yeah.
You've got a comment, Batford wouldn't let Aberdeen into leagues without someone from Div 1 North playing, and fair play to Vikings for helping them on that. But I think the Roughnecks would definitely benefit being in a Div 2. But fair play. I think we move on from this one. Right, so going on to the next game. Glasgow Tigers 34, Clyde Valley Blackhawks 14. In a nutshell, mate, Glasgow benefited from the IAL going.
Yeah. Obviously when the IAL obviously folded and collapsed, you had all those players on those teams having to go somewhere. Now, obviously they were filled with players from all over the UK as well as players from the States. I know for a fact that we've one of the players have gone to Clyde Valley, but like you say, by the sounds of it, a lot of the other players have gone to Glasgow.
Yeah.
Which is only going to strengthen their sort of, the rest of this season, and potentially moving forward, for the Tigers to become a potential Prem candidate. What have you heard about this so far, then?
Do you know what? I just got a few messages saying that Glasgow have recruited well. I just want to see how good these players make them, because obviously they got beat by the team from up north. I can't remember who it was. It might be Rams. I think it was Rams.
Yeah, it was Rams, yeah.
But now, after that defeat, you've got all these players. So it's interesting because they're top. As it stands, they'll make playoffs. But we'll just see how they get on against the English teams. Right, let's move on. Again, there's an open invite, folks. You're all more than welcome. Yorkshire Rams 47, Sheffield Giants 0.
The Rams are a strong team. They really are, and obviously the only team that have managed to beat them so far was a narrow victory, and that was the Vikings, the Newcastle Vikings. So for me, the way I'm looking at this is the Rams and the Vikings are probably the 2 best teams in the NFC 1 as such. I think they
not put Yorkshire or Leicester or Steelers in there.
No.
Oh,
no,
really?
no, I don't. I think the 2 best teams are the Rams and the Vikings. A close second and a close third and fourth would be the Panthers and the Steelers. But I think at the moment, if I was to tier them, Rams and Vikings would be 1 and 2.
Okay, mate. We've got
Come
60 live viewers right now, mate.
Come on.
60 live viewers. So, mate, on you. Choose your words carefully, Lee.
I knew Alex would say something.
I knew it. On it, here we are. Look.
On it, here we are. I mean, Panthers are a solid third, Alex, I think.
Leicester Panthers 34. Black Country Steelers 24. I'm hearing this was a brilliant game. A brilliant game. Now, what people are forgetting as well is Panthers lost that first game of the season. It wasn't as much as a throw punch as you think. Read into that what you want to think. I'm joking. But no, really, really, really good win. And it was close all the way through it. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I can't wait to see the reverse fixture of this one. I think obviously, we all backed. I think I know I backed the Panthers to win this game. with the Steelers being at home and the Panthers traveling up there, it's going to be a tough one. But the Panthers, like I say, they are a really good team. They've come up from Div 2, and they're gonna fight their way back up to the Prem.
Do you know what I love about both of these teams?
What's that?
Their culture is absolutely spot on.
Oh yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
I don't hear nothing bad about either club.
No, and you know that's the way it should be. You know, when you've got a sort of a team ethos like that, you know, people are going to want to play for these teams.
100%. That's all close.
Okay.
The third quarter, yeah.
Wow.
But would you like a little clip?
Oh, we always love a clip. We always love a clip.
This isn't one clip. This is two clips. So.
Oof. Slippery QB. Oh. I thought that was going to be a big sack for a loss.
My phone hasn't stopped pinging today with some fantastic clips. Brilliant game. Definitely looking forward to the return fixture, and please send your clips in.
Oh, absolutely.
So, Norfolk Knights 13, Shropshire Revolution 17. I picked the Revs to win here, but another close game. You got mates at one of these, haven't you?
I mean, we played the Northants Knights, and the Cats played the Northants Knights in their pre-season friendly, and obviously we streamed that. I mean, I think I backed the Knights in this one to win. I can't remember if I did or not. I thought the Knights were going to come out a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
A little bit more purpose in there, but yeah, it's unpredictable, isn't it? You know, you never know what Revs team is going to come out and play. You know, we've seen them lose a match that we thought they were almost guaranteed to win, and then we've seen them take care of business like they have here. Obviously, it's only a 4-point game in it, but they walked away with a W, so that's all that matters. Yeah, go for it.
Who gets relegated in this division?
See, that's the question. That question. Who's the other team? Who's the other team in the other league? Who else is in that? So you've got Surge in there, haven't you?
Yeah, so Surge, these two, and Steelers and Panthers.
There's only 5 in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's going to be between these two, isn't it? I think it's going to be between them.
Well, Surge have lost both of their games so far, but in all fairness, it's a tough division. We've got a comment here straight away. Ross Jones does not hold back. I repeat, Surge straight away.
I don't know. I think the Surge, you're going to have a surge toward the end of the season, hopefully.
Oh, we've got a lovely comment from someone here. Well, no one gets relegated as it's the National League and Prem next season. Everyone's
biting on that at the moment, aren't they?
I'd like to see a National Prem.
Yep.
But I'd also like to see a Div 1 and a Div 2. I'm going to get into that later, but let's move on. You got any more to say in this?
No, let's move to the next one. Next one's a belter as well.
Oh, my word.
Oh, yes. There it is.
He's kept Mavericks 59, Essex Trident 0. Do you know what? Everyone I've dealt with at Mavericks, I've not dealt with anyone from Trident yet, but I'm sure they're lovely. But everyone I've dealt with at Mavs has been spot on, been such nice people. This game was it was self-officiated due to not having refs, and it's funny. My team didn't have any refs, and someone made a comment: if we just get promoted, we'll get refs. This is Div 1, and they didn't get refs.
Wow.
But let me get some context to what's going on. 2 seconds. So the head coach, the offensive coach, and the O-line coach all had to step in to ref the game. Tridents didn't have any of their coaches to help ref. Mavericks DC ran the offense, and the linebacker ran the defense. However, the referee association did give them enough warning. Obviously, this was going to happen. Look, we get it. We know we need to recruit more refs. Maybe you don't fancy playing and you love the sport. Go and be a ref. And if I see anyone giving you jip, get a clip. But no, I think Mavs are the team to beat this season in South. In the Division 1 South, I think Mavericks are the team to beat this season. They are the most impressive team. And if you were to say to me in the South who would make it to the final, I'd put a good few quid on the Mavs.
Yeah, I couldn't disagree with you there. I think the Mavericks are the number 1 seed in the South.
Yep.
And I would probably say Solent are going to be second in the South, I think. But I think the Mavs are head and shoulders going to win the South competition this year. The Tridents, obviously I know the head coach there, and I know that he's already stated that they're on a rebuild year. They are looking to get to Div 2 and rebuild.
We've got a few Instagram comments. Did I miss the convo about teams with socials? No, we're going to get into that in a minute. Trust me, mate. Trust me. Absolutely. The Kings of Social delivering a 59-0 and beating. Lee, I will send you a social media post we did from 3 years ago. It's amazing. Tridents and Glads merger for 2027? ? You are staring the pot there. Listen, brilliant result. Mavs and Solent are pretty even. We've got the people are getting these opinions in now. It's great. I'm so excited for playoffs. I feel sorry for Tridents because that's a tough game. That's a tough game.
It is. And obviously, they're talking about mergers there for the Essex Tridents and Colchester. But at the end of the day, the Tridents were formed by a merger between the Sabres and the Spartans a couple of years ago.
1.
Sorry?
We go from 4 clubs to 1.
Exactly, and it just doesn't make sense. I think that the Tridents are, where they are sort of situated, they can handle. They can own their own sort of team. I don't think they need to merge with anyone else. I think they've got a big enough area to recruit from. Yeah, exactly. Romain Tech says I've just said that. Yeah, the Tridents were a result of the Essex Spartans and the Sabres merging together. So that only happened like 3-4 years ago. So we don't need any more mergers, I don't think, at this stage. I think we just need to get better.
Yeah. Just so there's no ambiguity. We are not even mentioning that there was a merger. Someone's put it in the comments before anyone goes, "Oh, they're saying this." We're not. We'll do no more mergers, but the band. On to the next result. God. London Olympians 26. Kent Exiles 22. Now, mate, this was a backwards and forwards game because I was chasing the final scores on other teams' scores. FYI, Exile social media, brilliant. So many updates. You knew what was going on with the game. I'm just waiting for the final whistle, which I eventually got. Because Olympians are in, both of these teams are in Mavericks division.
They are, yeah. Yep.
Can Olympians get revenge against Mavericks?
No.
Just like that?
Nope. I think the Mavericks are, like I say, they are Prem-worthy team.
Yeah.
I think they really are. They've built something really, really good. Now, they missed out on the opportunity to get promoted last year. But I do not think they're going to miss that opportunity this year. I think they are going to secure that victory and they're gonna wipe the whole division this year. They're gonna go 10-0 on there. I think they're going to do really well.
Interesting. I think even if they fit whoever, because is it 2 teams get promoted or is it 1?
One from the south, one from the north.
Yeah, because I think I think Olympians will finish second, but I still think they'll do all right in the playoffs. That's how good Mavs are. Anyway, that's my view. The team who did podcasts, thank you very much, buddy. We appreciate the love. Do you watch any of the games live? We try to, mate. Trident's only called Tridents because the Glads were meant to join the 2 Essex, but said no. There's loads of comments here, folks. If anyone wants to see good social posts, go see the Wakefield Raiders Victory Monday posts. Just 5 out of the 6 plays so far. Oh, getting in there. Right, let's move on to the next result. Portsmouth Dreadnoughts 10, Oxford Saints 43. This is another convincing win by Oxford Saints. We've got Darlington's team. The trainers arrived. Are we sleeping on Oxford Saints? And so why?
Yeah, I think they are a good team, and I don't think they've played the Blitz yet, have they? In this division, they haven't played.
No, not yet. I'm so looking forward to that game.
That's going to be the game which matters the most, I think, that game. And I'd be interested to see when they actually play each other, because that would be a game to go down and watch. I think they're very evenly sort of pitched between the two of them. I was hoping that the Cheetahs would, stir the pot this weekend, but we'll come to that result in a bit. But yeah, the Saints, I don't know where they've come from. They've come out of left field a bit here, haven't they? I mean, this season they've really done really well. They've won all their games so far, convincingly in a lot of them. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see that Blitz game.
For me, 43-10 away is a statement win. It was 12-10 just before the half.
Oh, wow.
Unless we got the score wrong, and if that's the case, I do apologise. So that right there, next game is against the Blitz, and apparently it's going to be live.
In 2 weeks. In 2 weeks as well.
Oh, that's getting live streamed. Fantastic. But great win. I'm looking forward to seeing that Blitz game. And let's get to that Blitz game. Cheetahs 20, London Blitz Bees 24. I'm good. London Blitz, you are absolutely awful on social media for trying to get a result from.
Yep.
Oh, I've sat in my cough.
We were both at it, weren't we? Trying to find that result.
Right, it wasn't just them. There was other teams, because like some of you teams are so good at helping us getting through, and we really appreciate that. And we don't want to. Well, not that I don't think they care. I don't think they care about us, and not that they need to care about us. But I mean, we just want to get the results out. But yeah, this is the first time they can see the points this season. The last result was 6-0. I've got a few clips I'm going to be uploading this week for the clips of the day. It's a good win for them. But I still want to know how it works out if they did get promoted.
Yeah. I mean, that would be interesting. I mean, if you were to say, are the Blitz better than the Mavericks? I don't think so. The Mavericks, like I say, in my eyes, are head and shoulders way above the rest. Blitz?
I've got a comment here, and I'm going to read it out. Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
How did you get the Blitz results? Are they still posting them in the old Baffa forum? That was funny. That actually really was funny, to be fair. Heard that there was a late fumble for the Hearts that gave them the game. Oh, listen, you've given going back to this actual game and not socials. Blitz to be this far this season to just concede points now is outstanding. Are we underlooking them? It's the same with Oxford. We're going to find out next week.
Yeah.
Please don't be a tie. Please do not be a tie.
Oh my God.
But apparently this game's in 2 weeks' time. Apparently this teams don't help themselves on social media or lack of. Right. So this is a great comment. We should hold. For me, I agree. We should hold like minimum standards. And it's a shame because the London Blitz is a massive, massive in the history and all that. I just think they could do more, and it'd be great if they could. Maybe the stuff going on, I don't know, but great club. I'd love to see more of them.
But they share the same account with the A team. They don't have the Blitz B do not have a separate account. It is the Blitz, which you think two clubs, someone should be able to run a social media account.
Yeah, it's mad, but well done so far. Brilliant effort, and we're going to find out in 2 weeks. 2 weeks time, it's going to be really exciting. Okay, Hereford Stampede 0, Solon Thrashers 72.
I mean, that's impressive. I mean, obviously they would have had a running clock.
I've got some stats that are even more impressive.
Oh, go for it.
Love stats. Send them my way, please. 523 total yards. How many do you think we're passing?
Oh, come on. I'd love it to be the QB's favour, so I'm going to go 300.
307. 216 rushing yards, 10 touchdowns, 5 passing, 5 rushing. You are a happy offensive coach.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Any defensive scores on there, or is it all just offense? Do you reckon?
I don't even know. Let's go. Oh, right. Okay. FYI, by the way, there is still an open invite. There's 80 live viewers. If you want to come, safe word was flower, but Stampede kept shouting flower. I need to read them out of my head before I say them. Have I got red? Oh my word! Moving on. Today's game. Oh man.
That just tickled me, that did.
72-0. Absolutely brilliant. Wait till I tell you about the amount of penalty yards my team gave away in the weekend. Mate. Someone's even better. Someone has just put a comment. You ready for this? This is the most Mike Owen comment I've ever heard in my life. All offensive scores were for the Thrashers.
No way.
Anyway, this is brilliant. By the way, to go away to anywhere and get a result like that is absolutely brilliant. And because I think Hereford have a win under the belt this season. It's not like they've been beaten in every game. It's one of them. I think we might have a request. Hang on one moment. Nope, he won't come on. He's still shy. Can you, if you were to say, because we spoke about all the teams in the South now, I can't get over that comment.
Flower.
I've got a sore rib. The South final. We've said Mavericks. We think are going all the way. Who do you think is in the Mavericks final?
I think the Thrashers. I really do. I think it's. I mean, they're the two top teams. That's not me disrespecting the Central. I think the Saints and the Blitz. They're going to be in the playoffs. I just don't think you're going to be able to compete with the Mavericks and Thrashers, unfortunately.
I'm excited. It's happening.
I'm buzzing.
Let's get to the best division out of the lot of them. Div 2. And we go on to an absolute banger. Humber Warhawks 58, Darlington Steam 0. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm there was a coach trip booked for the Darlington Steam. And if you look on their social media, there was no flower at all. It was an absolute drunk fest. Karaoke. They were all singing like bangers as well, like Stacey's mum and all that jazz. Absolutely brilliant. However, Humber, well done. Because they've had 2 losses, tough losses. That's a way to bounce back. And by the way, Humber Warhawk social media is absolutely brilliant for
Yeah.
They literally post like plays where they score, but like key moments as well. Really, really good, Humber. Much love for that. Lee.
I'm gutted for Darlington, to be fair. I was really hoping they could put a few scores on there. Yeah. What? Sorry. Oh, I was really hoping they'd put some more score on the board. But do you know what? The fact that they're having these socials on the bus journey back home is just tells you how much that team has cohesion.
We've got to post this comment.
Oh, a very good shame they don't act humble.
Look, I've got a few people at that club on my socials. I don't think they'd be divvies. I think when you play this sport, there is a bit of an ego that needs polished or whatever. And some people celebrate, some people don't, or this or that. We spoke about this when we interviewed Baffa about celebrations. You can't celebrate. You speak to the ref.
Yeah.
Britball, I don't know. I think maybe if Dave Chu, if you want to come on, mate, you drop us a DM on Instagram and I'll send you the link right now. Again, open invite for anyone. No one has said they want to jump on. But I think
you know what, I'm all for celebrating.
Yeah.
It's you are there. We're competitive people. That's why we play the sport. We all want to win. And sometimes when you're not winning, you can take those celebrations to heart a little bit too much. I know there was a scenario where the Warriors excessively celebrated last year when one of their rookies scored a touchdown against the Cats, and we all took it to heart. Like, oh no, they're excessive celebrating. Well, I think that, looking back at it now, it was probably just normal celebration. We were just getting our backsides handed to us, and.
We can't do any more Instagram comments.
I can't see the Instagram ones.
It's good.
But yeah, right. Let's get back to this game.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think the fact that Darlington team are having all that fun is credit to the team culture, and keep doing what you're doing. The players will come. Build it, and they will come.
Do you want to know what I've suggested? Because this is brilliant. Darlington, I've asked my captain to ask the club if it's okay for our last away game in the season, which we should be coming on a coach, to be fancy dress after the game. Us and Darlington fancy dress. Oh, mate. We'd have to do it themed. When I played for Holton Spartans, I think our first year we did a Mexican theme. So there was O-lineman with the belly out doing that natural Libra fella, and mate, it was brilliant. So we'll hopefully we can do it. Maybe a lot of our players this year are rookies. Do you know what? Great.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
What they're going to be like in 2-3 years, that it'll be a good situation. Fancy dress. Let's go. Listen, you contact Lancashire Buccaneers and let's get on to that. And talking about Lancashire Buccaneers, let's not, please. Lancashire Buccaneers 18, Lincolnshire Bombers 18. Boo. I think we gave away about 200 yards in penalties. And we didn't even have a player thrown out the game. They bloody did. A bit of a scuff. It is what it is. Again, tempers, egos, all this. I didn't even, my first field goal, I hit it. I was curled, hit the post. And my second one, it wasn't spot right. But it was such a close game. If you're a neutral, you're pulling your hair. They were winning 12-6 at halftime. We were winning 18-12. I think we had 2 touchdowns pulled back though as well. So it's all that, but it's discipline. Discipline is so important. You see it with Prem Div 1, even in the European leagues. But it's so important, and it can be controlled on every level. We've got a feisty from both Bombers and Bucks all game. Yeah, it was absolutely right. You didn't have a 2-point incorrectly ruled out. We did. Oh, okay. There we go. Apparently, I didn't know that. Way may have went through if I gated. Big up the new guys at Bombers. They're going to be great athletes. Was told they ain't been much to training, so they're going to be a threat. And yeah, they definitely had a few tricks up the sleeve. It wasn't a good day at the office for us. Was so much better, and I'm not going to delve too much into it, but a lot of us have felt like it was a loss because we won the first game. But I thought I thought Bombers, did what they had to do. We had coaches stepped in as referees. Thank you very much for doing that. Let me just check if there's any more Instagram. Okay, I'm not saying that flower thing again. Genius of Sir Ben Harris doing wonders at Bombers. Yeah, see, Bombers for me, Bombers were our toughest game apart from Panthers last season. So me seeing them get additions, I'm not surprised at all. They seem to have a really good culture. They've got a horrendous pitch, and they know they have, and they're dealing with what they can do. But everything else seems all right there. The culture seems spot on. And they're a good bunch of guys too.
Yeah, yeah. I know some of the players. We've had them on the show before. Yeah, I think nobody likes to draw.
Boo.
Boo. But I would have been gutted for either team that did lose in this game. So and it is the
flower. Can't believe he did me on that. I'm going to message him after this anyway, but
no, yeah, the Bombers are going to be a sneaky good team next year. I reckon. I think once they sort themselves out for next year, I think they'll be really good. I don't think the Bucks are going to be stopped. Your D line were tough.
I think I'll be honest, mate. I think if we play like we did yesterday, it's not going to be as long as of a season as we thought. But it is what it is. Let's move on.
Yeah.
In a grumpy mood again. Okay. Rossendale Bucks 7, Wakefield Raiders 16. I don't have to wear the jersey 69. They've got another chance this Sunday though. So this says a few things. Rossendale Bucks defense isn't as bad as what people were saying because they conceded 30-odd points against Lee Miners. People, were questioning it when you look at Lee Miners' last results. But it also says these teams are a lot closer than what people think.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see the reverse fixture because from what I can understand with the Bucks guys is they're like, right, we know what we did wrong. Let's go over the film and let's go back at it. And they've got a tough fixture, which I know they're gearing up for. What are your thoughts on this one, mate?
I think it's, we've seen NFL teams in the past, especially where, they have that streak of wins and they sometimes let it get to their heads. And it takes a bit of a humbling for them to realize, actually, we can't just turn up and win. We've actually got to put the effort in. And I think this is their wake-up call. I think the Bucks are a fantastic team. They've had some fantastic results. Hopefully this is their reality check that everything counts. The weekend, the midweek sort of Zoom calls that they have, the training sessions in between games, that all counts. And I think this is they're going to be their wake up call, and I think they're going to get back on the winning streak now, and hopefully finish out the season great. That's not disrespecting Wakefield for what they did. They obviously deserve that win, and it was a shock win for me because I thought the Bucks had this in the bag. But yeah,
we've got a comment here. Penalties killed us again. Discipline. We've got a comment from. So it's good culture and Facebook posts that win the league. Oh, okay. Bucks playing 4 games in a row. Now they've played Donny and Lee. Bulls will beat them on Sunday, and then they are in for another one in a reverse fixture. I think you'd be daft to write the Bucks off. Got another comment. Penalties did not kill Rossendale. Well, stop it. Be nice. I think you'd be mad to write these off. They've got so much momentum. But I was speaking to one of the guys on Sunday from my team, and we were saying how much we were looking forward to this Bombers game because it'll be a close, hard game.
Yeah.
If you won 56-0 every week, would you when's it get boring?
Yeah, that's it. This is it. You need that humbling game, and I think this is it for them.
I've got a great comment here. Power rankings for social media.
I did see that, made me chuckle.
You guys would be top. I've got a comment here. 4 books were div bound. No. Lee, you said
I did say it. And I still think they are Div 1 bound. I do think that, when they have, when they come back from this, they'll learn from their mistakes and they will get better, and they will still be in the playoffs and contending for promotion. So yeah, I do think they are Div 1 bound.
Cut it, clip it, save it. Right. Ouse Valley Eagles 26, Ipswich Cardinals 50.
Talking about another team that's Div 1 bound. I think this is a no-brainer. Cardinals are they are unstoppable right now. I think they've had a fantastic off-season recruitment. They've had a load of players graduate from their under-19s into their senior team, and they are going around and they are bullying other teams in their division, quite literally. 50 points against Ouse Valley is pretty impressive. Very impressive. I think it is. I mean, Ouse Valley aren't a team that you take for granted. I mean, they can bring an 8 game. I mean, you look at their previous games against Norwich and the Renegades. They are a good team, but yeah. Ipswich are better. Ipswich are. They're the ones going up this year.
Okay, let's move on. I've not really got much else to say on this game. I think we know they're going to go 8-0. Okay. Now this one did shock me, and I think I picked the Ivans to win, but it still shocked me. 13 points to 7. However, Plymouth are still top on the scores. So even if they both won the rest of the games, Plymouth would still get the top seed. But pretty good win.
It is a good win for the Wyverns. Now, a lot of the Plymouth players hit me up in chats and stuff, and basically said that it wasn't a well officiated game.
It's going off in the comments. Okay, one sec. We'll come back to you, Somerset. So we're on fire, baby, up the Cardinals. Then it's Ipswich is a real Div 1 bound club. And then we've got Wakefield District penalties. And then we've got another comment. Rossendale beat 2 teams with the worst losing records in Britball history. They're a good team, respect them, but come on. Okay.
They're coming at me. They're coming at me. I like it. I like it.
We know we're in for a tough game at Rossendale. Jason's a great guy. Top dude. And then it was 26-30, end of the third, a lot closer than the score suggests. So it seems for the Ipswich game, they ran away with it in the fourth quarter. Interesting. Yeah. But going back to this, I don't see Somerset going back up this year, but I think if they can put the foundations in place for next year and go forward, and look at Plymouth. Plymouth didn't have a great season last year at all. If you look, brilliant. By the way, love their socials. Whenever they send us videos, they're always brilliant videos. Yeah. What you thought? Any more of a thought, mate? Or
I think as I say, the Plymouth have been very, very vocal on sort of socials to us and DMing me on the particulars, and I think they've got a fantastic defense. What I'm told, it's just offensively they're still not sparking. They've still got stuff to figure out. Obviously, they are on the winning streak up until this game, and I think they are going to hit momentum going. Can they compete against Ipswich Cardinals? That's your That's your marker.
Honestly, mate, I think if anyone can, it'll be in the north. And you know what? If you want to prove me wrong, brilliant. But I think if it's anyone, it's someone in the north. We got up the cards, 8-0, baby. I do agree, mate. 8-0, 8-0. Swindon Storm got a 34-0 win over Cornwall Monarchs. Cornwall are definitely in reset mode. I hope they finish the season. We've yet to have a forfeit in the mixed adult contact. Please, can we stick to it? Because it just means we're getting better. But tough day at the office. Can Swindon get some momentum? Go for playoffs.
I mean, they've got to compete against the Wyverns and the Vanguard, haven't they? Yeah. I think we can safely rule out Cornwall being any way, shape, or form competitive this season. I think we need to see them reset for next year, come back stronger, find your team's identity again, and come back stronger next year. The Storm, though, fantastic win for them. Obviously, travelling down to Cornwall, it's not a short journey. That
not at all.
So yeah, hats off to you. 34 is good score.
Got a comment. Cornwall were playoffs last year. What's happened?
Well, we know that we've lost a lot of their offensive line. There's been certain coaches breaking away from the club, so there's lots of things that have happened, stuff that isn't well advertised out there, but we know this happened. It's just a rebuild year for Cornwall. They'll come back stronger again next year.
We've got a comment. Did I miss Div 1? Yes, but we are on Spotify. For anyone who doesn't know, give us a follow on Spotify. We're on Amazon and Apple. So yeah, please do give us a follow if you use any of them. Right, so that's week 8. We're done on week 8.
We're done.
So we're gonna go into the power rankings. Now, again, these are Lee's power rankings. Lee alone decides these. You will do next week, mate, because I'll be in Paris.
I've got to do them next week. What's going on?
I'm not on next week. So
it's just going to be me.
No, there'll be someone. If you're on our team, one will come on. If not, someone else. Anyone who wants. But oh no, I think we are joining your. Oh, I'm missing it. American TJ is coming on next week, so you'll have him on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we'll set up the show. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll sort it.
But let's get into this. So power rankings. We've got Bristol Aztecs at 1, Titans at 2, Coventry Phoenix up. Don't do it.
No.
Coventry Phoenix up 1 a 3rd, London Blitz down 1 a 4th, East Kilbride Pirates at 5th, Cambridgeshire Cats at 6th, Nottingham Caesars at 7th, Wembley Stallions at 8th, Rushmore Knights at 9th, Merseyside Nine Talks at 10th. And then we move on to Div 1, where we always get it wrong. I know. Let's do it properly, though. Div 1, we've got Newcastle Vikings in 1, East Kent Mavericks in 2, Solon Thrash in 3, Oxford Saints in 4th, London Blitz beat in 5th, Leicester Panthers up at 6th. They are not here to mess around. Neither are Black Country Steelers in 7th, Yorkshire Rams in 8th, London Olympians in 9th, and Glasgow Tigers are back in at 10th. And then the best division out the lot, the one you couldn't live without. Ipswich Cardinals are in 1st, Lancashire Buccaneers are in 2nd, Wakefield Raiders up to 3rd, Rossendale Bucks 4th, Somerset Wyverns in 5th, Lincolnshire Bombers in 6th, Plymouth Vanguard in 7th, Birmingham Bulls in 8th, Ulmer Warhawks back in after a brilliant win in 9th, and in 10th, Swindon Storm. Now, folks, let's make things a little bit interesting. Let me do this properly. And let's make sure I upload the right image, because if I don't do that, I'll look like a right div. Yes. Okay, so on this week's question on Britball trivia question. Yeah, our Britball trivia question. Since the first adult contact leagues were formed in 1985, when was the last time a national or regional bowl game final did not feature a London-based team? So that's your question. Since the first adult contact leagues were formed in 1985, when was the last time a national or regional bowl game / final did not feature a London-based team? We have a brilliant team in the UK.
Yeah.
We've just had another person join us, and he messaged saying, "Oh, I'd love to, do this. How'd you do this one? Why don't you just join us?" He was like, "What? Anyone who wants to join our Discord and can help us give some input, drop us a message. We're literally open for anyone and everyone to join us, as long as we're all going to help make Britball go better and bigger." That being said, week 9, are we ready?
Let's do it.
Bristol Aztecs versus Rushmore Knights. I'm going to be going for Bristol.
Really?
No, listen, Rushmore, you keep fighting, stay together, dust yourselves off for next season. Bristol, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. We're going to go Bristol there.
Yeah. Well, just going on the Saturday games, Inverclyde Goliaths versus Glasgow Tigers. For me, dead easy, Tigers.
Yeah, Tigers.
Any other comments that I'm missing before I carry on? 95% of your audience weren't even born to the trivia. To answer the trivia, you were though, pal, weren't you? You silver fox.
Silver fox. Coach Russ.
Oh my word, butter. Where am I? Okay. Right. This is going to be game of the week. So this will be the score. Coventry Phoenix against Manchester Titans. Lee, who are you going for here?
I know you're going to back the Phoenix, so I'm going to go with Titans, because I do think they have the edge, but it's going to be a tight game. It's not going to be a blowout. It's going to be such a tight game.
Oh God, I've been sent a picture by Donaldson Steam. I've been sent 2. I'm going to be going for got it. It's not I'm going to be going for Coventry Phoenix on this one. Oh, I can't do this no more. Nottingham Caesars against Merseyside Nighthawks. This is a big game. These clubs both have a lot of pride. Lee, who are you going for?
Just because I think they are slightly the better team, I'm going to go for Nottingham on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Nottingham too. I would love for Merseyside to win a game. But I'm going to be going for Nottingham. Cambridgeshire Cats versus Wembley Stallions. Lee, who are you going for here?
I'm going to be going just because I'm affiliated with the Cats doesn't mean I'm going to go with the Cats, but I do think the Cats are the better team here, so I will be going with the Cambridgeshire Cats.
And folks, this game is live streamed on our. Are you live streaming this?
I am live streaming it, yeah.
Oh, wait, you that to me? Oh, I was nearly as bad as last night when we were going over the result. Remember last night you told me, "Oh yeah, but London Blitz are being beat." I was like, "No, they haven't." Result. Stop it. I think Wembley are going to be. No, I'll go for Cats. Don't worry, I'm going for Cats. Yeah. Moving on to the next game, we've got Leicester Panthers at home to Norfolk Knights. I'm going to be going for the Panthers on this one.
Panthers.
Cool. Then we're up to a really tasty game. Staffordshire Surge versus Shropshire Revolution. Who are you going for?
I'm going to go Surge.
Mate, so am I.
Yeah.
They've had some time off. I think it was needed. From a media tower. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be up. We were scouting it out this yesterday. We've got a nice little media tower. I'm going to have a good view of the field, so it's going to be a good game.
Brilliant. Essex Tridents against Kent Exiles. I'm going to be going for the Exiles.
Yep, I think that's a safe bet. Exiles have got this one.
Portsmouth Dreadnoughts against Sussex Thunder. I'm going to be going for the Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, I think the Dreadnoughts as well. I can't see any sort of easy way out for the Thunder in this one.
Mate, can you just stop picking what I'm picking, because I'm using the same one. South Wales Warriors against Bristol Apache. I'm going to be going for the South Wales Warriors.
I'm going to go Apache.
Okay. Gateshead Senators against Humber Warhawks.
Warhawks.
Yeah, I'm going for Warhawks. Rossendale Bucks against Birmingham Bulls.
Oh, the Bucks. I've got to back the Bucks. I've been backing them all this way.
Right, I'm not wearing a number 69 jersey, even though I said 69. I'm going to be backing the Bulls. Prove me wrong, Rossendale. Okay, Doncaster Mustangs against Lee Miners. This is a game which both teams are going to think they're going to be able to win. Who are you backing here?
I'm going to go with my Miners. Come on, Lee.
Okay. I would love for Lee to get a win. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Doncaster have been very unlucky in some of the games they've played this season. If you ask every single team who's played them, they'll tell you that Doncaster are a really good team. I'll be going for Doncaster on this one. Norwich Devils against Berkshire Renegades.
I'm going to go Devils on this one.
Yeah, I'm going Devils. Oh, yeah. And then Swindon Storm against Somerset Wyverns. Now, just before you answer this is pretty much a playoff fixture game because Swindon have lost 2, Somerset have lost 1, but Somerset have more wins, so Swindon really need to win this game.
Yeah, I'm going to back Swindon on this one. I like that.
Yeah, I'm going back Swindon too. So, no, just being informed to no refs for our under 16s on the 20th of June. Right, if it is in the Darlington area, please drop Darlington a message if you're level 1 qualified. Ideally, we'd be able to get all the games done. Has there been any more abuse on Instagram? Nope, they've all calmed down. But folks, that's it. That's us done. Look at us. We only went 7 minutes over. We're usually 30-odd minutes over. We'll have another episode of Punt, Pass, and Kick out this week. Will it be from me? Maybe. Will it be from one of yous? I bloody hope so. If you do want to do it, all you got to do is punt the ball, pass the ball, and kick the ball. And if you do it, record it. We'll upload you. But folks, thank you very much. We will see you next week. I will not be here. And if I do join on the show, I'll be wearing like some Mickey Mouse thing or something. And you definitely don't want to see that. There will be no flour involved. But we will see. Lee will be hosting it next week.
Yeah, I'll be hosting it.
We will see you next week. And please send us your clips for Clip of the Day. We're going to post one up very shortly. I have been Matteo.
And I have been Lee.
And we will see you next time. It has been